we are back.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
And Geist was absorbed.
Oh, I'm sorry, we can teleport suddenly. What?
Remember the Dragon Ball Z fight scene?
Why can't we do that in actual game?
I know, I have the
Because we
same,
need an
I have the
actual
same
game,
complaint.
But then you base the gameplay off your abilities.
Yeah?
He escaped
How
from
many
the
times have we
moon.
done that before with
Say
better
what?
He
games?
escaped from the moon.
Are you telling me that drained all his powers and now we're down to basic platforming? I know there's a cutscene playing in the background, but I'm angry. I want an answer.
I have that problem too. Why can't I do that? Why can't you do that in the real game?
I'm very disappointed in you guys.
How dare you make me confident?
You should have beaten him for me. This last boss fight is awkward, to say the least. And he cracked him in to a million pieces.
Cracked them like a walnut.
Yep.
Main character seems appalled, but he did that to so many other creatures.
Right? What the fuck?
That's fair. That's fair. He's a nice guy now, Mole.
Now he's more heroic than Psychopath.
That's my building button.
I've waited a long time to eat someone as tasty as you.
Good.
He looks like Kumbaba.
Who's that?
Final Fantasy 6.
From Bubble threatening this.
I said, it looks like Hades demons from Hercules, the Disney movie.
80s Demon, but Pain and Panic?
Yep, the fat one.
Oh, fuck it. Either way, no.
Dramatic close-up.
Nice read, kid. That's You're about to be crushed by a giant foot. The best thing you can come up to is, oh no. This sucks.
Oh no! Where do my left eye go?
I'm not trying to defend it, but I will say there weren't a lot of good voice acting games at this point in this
Oh, voice acting
So-
was relatively new. They were
95,
actually
96.
I think it's more so because Japan was naturally bad with voice direction.
Yeah. I caught his foot!
Yeah, I got your little biggies.
80s music power up.
Yep. Wow. That was a good call, John. That was a very good call. Bird, get back.
I'm gonna cut loose. What loose?
You think
off my
stop me?
You think by slightly tossing me you can defeat me?
Son, you didn't. You just broke my crystal.
So this last boss fight is a little awkward.
The fight for the future.
Yeah, it is the fight for the future.
No.
No, we're trying to forget that.
Yeah, shh, that never happened. Burly men never do that.
And now there's a horribly animated 2D sprite.
This really doesn't like Jaguar shit, man.
Look at where the heads are going. Go the opposite way. Run, jump.
And fuck physics.
Fuck physics.
Yes.
Okay, so they expect you to know how to fuck physics.
Then the only way to damage Gerardo is to throw trees at him.
Which he conveniently grows for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just think, another boss that would be completely vulnerable if you never threw a tree.
Sometimes waiting for those trees, once it gets later into the boss fight, it takes a while. But yeah, this is the final boss of the game, ladies and gentlemen, in case you couldn't tell.
Especially kind of remind us of Kunawa.
No, this guy is not Grimace.
Oh, paper toss.
No, this is
I think I missed him.
no, he's the Japanese Grimace.
I'm hungry!
By the power of cardboard cutouts.
Wonder if it's
Banish
a
thee.
Punch.
I'm over here.
Off screen. The off screen.
That's a very question. I like how the. Never mind. I had nothing to say with that. I thought I did, but I was not thinking.
Oh, that spiritual over's like really annoying. You think it's part of the music.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wish they actually had a final boss theme here. I mean, the Geist theme is actually good. Like I said, I think the Geist theme, which we really didn't talk much about, I thought it was like one of the better. It's like bounce around a little
Barely
bit.
hear it.
Yeah, I should have turned the music up. That's my fault. I should have checked it before we went. So that's my fault. Everybody.
shit happens.
Destiny Unfolds. You can find it on YouTube. That's what the boss theme's called. But I think it's one of the better boss battle themes in any game.
Did you just jump off his fist?
Yes.
This guy's attached are incredibly telegraphed. And this is the final boss.
Yeah, the final boss. Geist is harder. He definitely is harder.
Oh, I think the damn tornado thing with the birds give you a greater challenge.
Yeah,
right.
Frostbite I think is the hardest boss. This is the hardest boss.
And he gets
Because-
faster with some things, but
Yeah.
everything else is pretty much relatively the same.
What? So he starts teleporting around and trying to make me waste my tree throw.
They teleport right.
And how well that worked is apparently fucking evident.
Well, like I said, I'm used to fighting him now, so it's a little more. I'm usually able to.
Oh, now it's a
throw
rock.
big giant rocks at him.
Alright, so I noticed that the bird has an exclamation point. What does that mean?
It means he's
That's
ready
like
to
a
do
special
something.
attack. Oh, shit.
Fuck, he punched me in the face. What a sucker punch.
Oh, no, it's the wrong button. Okay, I need to go there. Woo.
Well, we can always replace that little beeping noise with a "Hey, listen!"
Better.
Which really would be more annoying.
I mean, at least you. Honestly, I thought 2/3 of the soundtrack were the bird going. "Da-na-na-na-na."
Anyway, or we can replace the musical track with da 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 da.
Does he start doing any additional attacks after you do enough damage?
It's pretty much it. It just gets faster and more
He
unpredictable.
gets faster, and then the crystal you think is a tree is really a rock bomb. But
Yeah.
other
But
than that,
that only occurred once.
Yeah, this is like he's went out on one's last hit. It's the game will be over here.
and this is what the people feared in ancient times.
Exactly.
Apparently, the people of older time were not good with pattern recognition.
See, after a while, you're just waiting for him to throw a tree, and he
Why
just
doesn't
won't
he
do
just
it.
keep doing that?
Johnny, you know, if enemies were as competent as you'd like them to be, you'd have more Zelda 2s out there.
It's fair.
This is why I hate
Just wait for
threats
that.
like that.
Just wait for that LP, you guys.
Pretty sure he's supposed to be a Japanese Oni, which is a kind of demon.
So,
They are
His
demons.
culture.
Oni is demon.
yeah, I
Like I
will.
said, Fortin Brawl definitely was a lot more intimidating.
I'm going to just take
A
the
lot
hit,
more challenging.
and I beat him. That is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Really?
Cue
That's all.
credits.
Easy the game. It's not a difficult game. It is an easy game to play. You will definitely probably Sea of Clouds, Frostbite, a lot of those places you will have difficulty with. The centipede level. That one will be that one's difficult. And the Geist fight.
Whoa!
But other than that, the game other than that is pretty easy. Especially playing 2 players, pretty fun.
It looks like you made things worse.
What the hell?
He's like Shang Tsung. When he dies, all the souls go out.
That's a screamer face.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
And here's the big twist, which you probably all saw coming.
He's a girl.
No,
So
that's the
Christmas
goddess.
trees are Nice.
The bird is the goddess.
No, actually, no.
The
No?
bird becomes a 5-piece meal.
Yes.
Ate the bird, that son of a bitch.
Our final sequence here.
If the twist is what I think it is, it's good.
Yes,
It's not really so much of a twist as
Yeah, I figured.
Of course. The bird.
No, there's no surprise.
this was as predictable as Prometheus.
Oh man, modern reference.
Apart from how the aliens were created, that was not predictable at all.
Well, I challenge. I didn't say anyone who can guess this.
No
feel free.
surprise.
No one said anything. So.
Oh, I can imagine if this were scripted. Oh, it's you.
Take me, bitch.
Take me back, I changed.
Here's my actual problem though with the little twist. I mean, like I said, even when I was younger, I saw this coming. So everyone. It's not a great twist. But I mean, for a game of this time, all right, fine. It actually has storyline for a platform, which is pretty good. But the big thing for me is like the whole point of like Astal is like his growth. Like he's growing as a person. He's learning to accept things. He's trying to become less of an angry person.
You think the guy
By
that
falling in love with, like, well, not falling in love, but like liking the bird. But like then the bird ends up being Lita, so the whole time
It's
he only
the
actually
beginning.
liked the girl that he always liked from the beginning. It was the only thing kind of keeping him grounded. So kind of does it negate his growth
I want to say negated growth. Yeah, you're right. It kind of does make it pointless.
in a way?
But see, here's the thing. I thought the goddess would be really pissed off at me for that. Like, oh damn, she's out. Better get him back.
Why couldn't you do that?
He was too busy sleeping.
Can she at least take the
And this is
the
why
shackles off his arms?
And this is why men created the world.
And
Sorry,
it takes
no.
a burly man to make the world.
But I guess she's okay with it this time because he grew as a person.
No, she's okay with it because he got rid of the better evil. Or let's look at it this way: there was a really big guy that you could not beat. You could only seal him away. The guy you banished before got rid of him for good. You gonna piss off that guy?
Oh man. But yeah, the game as a whole, like I said, it's not. I'm not saying anything like the best game ever and like that. It's not the best game on the Saturn.
It's a fun little romp.
It's a fun game. It's pretty quick.
It feels like this is one of those games you would play when you're bored.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like what's a good example I can think of for myself? It's like I guess for me, Fable 1. It's not going to be the great game of the year, but it's an enjoyable time pass, and you don't totally feel cheated out of it.
Yeah.
Unless you listen to Peter Molyneux.
But I mean, like I said, the control, like it's a good platform. The controls are pretty responsive. The difficulty for me, it's like you're not actually punching these. It's like you're a wrestler. You're trying to get close to things and hit them, which does put Astal in danger. So
I've just seen the same name come up twice. Oh, there's a third one.
No, they're all well.
Dude, I just saw like the same name come up.
Well, it's similar.
There's
Motomu Hayashi was twice, but the other one was different.
Maybe read the credits to Portal.
Wait! There are credits in Portal. So yeah, guys, what else did you guys have to add? I think we kind of basically covered it, but like it is a fun romp. Everyone says all the games in the Saturn are terrible. This one is not terrible. It's pretty good by platformer standards.
I never heard anybody tell the games in Saturn are terrible.
Actually, I take that back. I never heard of anybody talking about Astal. Now that you say something.
I never heard about those games until today.
Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of why I wanted to do an LP of it. Is just because it's a game that many people heard about. It's fun. The music is pretty top notch. I mean, Sega is known for that. But like I said, Destiny Unfolds. If anyone ever wants to have something jamming while you're doing like homework or something or whatever, it's pretty nice to have in the background. I have it on my iPod. And a lot of the music in general is pretty good. But yeah,
there he is again, Motomu Hayashi.
So we got a personal story here, folks.
Yeah. There you go. Motomu Hayashi is actually the man who saved the world. He was chained to the moon, came out here, and then
But yeah, some really fun big people to look up to.
My final word though is definitely check it out if you have a Saturn or if you find an emulator. It's fun. I mean, how many platformers really actually add a storyline to their game, especially at this time? There really weren't that many, or that you can.
Mario 3.
There's quite a lot.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
That you didn't have to actually read. Like they actually showed you in the game.
Hiroyuki.
That they actually showed in the game.
Batman.
Like that you didn't have to actually read a manual to get or.
No, they all did it right within their game themselves.
Huh?
Yeah, all of those were in the game themselves.
Yeah.
I played Spyro, I played Crash, I played all the Super Mario's you talked about. Yeah, they're all in the game itself.
Okay, well, fair enough. I will. It doesn't make.
Fuck, guys, I'm trying to make Astal seem original.
No, I'm not even saying that.
Well, look at it this way: Astal used crystals. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, here's the theme.
My assumption is.
Let me try again. Is that sorry?
My basic assessment.
Good luck on finding that one on YouTube.
Is that it's to me kind of a bare bones plan.
Right,
Because you got your basic run and jumping there, but it doesn't really. The power ups are next to non-existent. Because I've only seen you use that bird attack 3 or 4 times the entire game.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't. And yeah, the level thematics themselves are quite different, but they really don't set themselves apart. To me, the most interesting level in the entire game is when we're avoiding those fucking giant sand monsters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a fun level.
Yeah,
But they don't do anything else with that besides having it chase you later on down the road.
Yeah. They showed Geist kill them because they want to show Geist's power.
Because they don't want you doing it.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. And there are problems. There are problems with the game. Some hit detection, the issues you guys have brought up. They are
problem. It's not so much problems. It's just my problem with this game isn't so much like it's bad. It's more so what. Anything this game, like Johnny and Yako said, anything this game has done, I've seen better games do better. So
Matt and I have talked enough though. So Mole, Yako, and Elliot, please use this time for your thoughts because I feel like we've dominated. So please continue. Let us hear your thoughts.
I want to hear what Mole has to say.
Well, I do like all the rock references and such, but
Yes,
Look at that rock.
it still feels like a Lion King. I mean, you have your pounce on top of the heads. Your blow is the same as the growl. It just seems. Yeah, it just seems the same as Lion King. Not saying the Lion King's bad. I mean, I played a lot, got stuck on the waterfall level a few times, but I just wouldn't rank it in one of my top ones.
I want your head photoshopped on the Kaiva now saying, "Oh my god, I like that rock."
Yako, Elliot.
I'd say it seems to be the most basic of platformers I've seen.
Agreed. It's like,
Well, that doesn't make it terrible. It's also
no, it
There's
doesn't.
no
It doesn't
point
make it.
on
It doesn't make it terrible, but yeah, there's that difficulty spike. But I think to me that's pretty much all it pretty much has going for it. Like, yeah, it's just your basic platformer, but with characters you never heard of before, which I like. You know, I like its originality and characters and such, and its level design. But really, there's not much in the platforming in general. Like, no power ups, like John said. You know, it's like there's none of that except for the bird. You know, and the lives you would find on occasions.
So it's pretty much the general consensus is fine game, but everything else is done better. So
It could have been done. It could have been done better.
I think that's fair. I think that's a very fair statement.
well, that's pretty much it for the Astal Let's Play.
So the Burly Men plus the SGB. We'd like to thank you all for watching this.
With all that said, I'm Johnny.
I'm Elliot.
You know all love me. I know you do.
I'm the opaque senator.
The mole.
Yako.
Thank you guys for
Wacko,
watching the
Doc.
LP. Thank you guys for watching this LP of Astal, and hope you guys enjoyed it.
We
That should have ended it right there.